Quick note, this is an AI-assisted, 5-minute recap of an Xmind webinar. The method and claims belong to the presenter. We learn a lot but remember little. Books, notes, saved articles, AI chats, modern self-education is powerful but scattered. AI product manager Mykola Kotliarenko's fix: stop collecting more, and instead design a learning architecture, a digital mind palace. A mind palace is the ancient method of loci. You associate ideas with places in an imagined space, then walk through it to recall them in order. It reaches back to ancient Greece, then faded once printing let us just store notes on paper. Today memory athletes, chess and poker players keep it alive. The idea is to chain huge amounts of information together so you can retrieve it fast, almost like augmenting your own memory. Plain reasoning leans on the frontal lobe alone, powerful, but our least energy-efficient part. The method of loci recruits far more of the brain. The occipital lobe handles space, the parietal lobe holds visual images, and the amygdala tags things with emotion, which is why he leans on emojis. The star is the hippocampus, the brain's index, like Google for your memory. And research finds a virtual palace works just as well as a real one. His main palace is a library of every book he's read, so he can see where his time actually goes and where he's neglecting a field. Its skeleton is MIT's Krebs cycle of creativity, 4 quadrants: science, engineering, design, and art, each flowing into the next. So economics and philosophy sit under science, product and AI under engineering, everyday design books under design, and biographies and sci-fi under art. It began in a COVID lockdown, when he took on a 100-book challenge and, already an Xmind user, chose to structure the reading instead of just listing it. The quadrants feed each other. Science produces raw knowledge, engineering applies it, design shapes it into real things, and art reshapes how you see. After studying AI, he says, reading Asimov's science fiction suddenly maps onto real constraints and possibilities, a spiral of constant evolution. It's like training your body, you don't only do push-ups. Balancing the domains, he argues, trains the mind the same way cardio and weights train muscle. Biographies are his favorite. Mapping many of them side by side, he found repeating formulas across jobs: Musk, Thiel, Bezos, Buffett, and Andy Grove. They construct a strong identity. They're heavy readers, 50 books a year or more, and they're obsessive, lifelong learners. One thread even surprised him: several, from Bezos to Google's founders, were shaped by Montessori schooling, enough that he sent his own kid there. The habits run deep. Warren Buffett spends half his day just acquiring information, and Andy Grove would read a book over a weekend and apply it on Monday. From Capitalism Without Capital he distills intangible assets into 4 S's: synergy, sunkenness, spillover, and scalability. A milk farm must double its cows and staff to double output. Software just adds server capacity. Scalability, he says, trumps everything else. His example: lovable, reportedly 50 people and $100 million run rate, the leverage that only intangible assets give you. But spillover is the catch. Intangibles copy easily. ChatGPT alone spawned over 1,000 rival models, so any success gets duplicated fast. The trick is emotional tagging. The amygdala remembers the strange, so he encodes each idea as a weird little picture. The weirder, the better. A mushroom means synergy, a broken mirror sunkenness, vertigo spillover, a spider web scalability. 4 emojis, and he can restore the whole book. To go faster he pairs it with Kindle search and with AI, feed one example, and a model will generate similar concept nodes for you. His most advanced map is Chip Huyen's AI engineering, a whole body of knowledge captured as one giant, searchable Xmind so it's always at hand. The workflow: finish a section, summarize it with AI, screenshot it, and bold the key facts, because pictures stick better than text. Xmind's search and cloud sync tie it together, so the entire map follows him across devices, right down to his phone. For live research he starts from a single company name and, with AI, fans out to its features, strategy, SWOT, Porter's 5 forces, and user journeys. His caveat: a mind map is the architectural blueprint, not the building. You still have to read and actually understand the material. The real payoff is knowing the whole field, so you know where to probe. With AI everywhere, he argues that reasoning matters more, not less.